You heard of Christmas in July? Well, it's Thanksgiving in June. We're here in Trout Run at Fry Brothers Turkey Ranch. They actually serve turkey every day, so every day is like Thanksgiving. They've been serving up turkey dinners since 1939. Let's head inside and check out the turkey. Well, we're starting right where it begins, and of course it begins with the turkey. I'm here with Mona Keller.
We usually do turkeys Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Fridays.
Okay, that's a lot of turkey.
Yes, it is.
So tell me how it all starts. What's the process?
The ovens that we use now, they can put them in the evening, and then they cook, I believe, 4 or 5 hours, and then they're on a hold pattern
Nice, yeah.
for quite a while, and then we come in the next morning.
And that's why they're so delicious and juicy.
Oh, they are.
Yeah.
These are just turkey breasts. We don't do the whole turkeys anymore like we
Okay.
did years ago when they raised their own. So we flip it over on its side and cut the breast away from
Okay.
the other parts of the turkey, which this would be a backbone, I guess. Now you've got it down to just the breast itself.
The turkeys are absolutely beautiful.
And dare I say, they're very tasty.
Yeah, that's for sure.
This is cutting the breast meat away from the bone,
Okay.
which is, we've got a pretty big
Beautiful.
piece of breast
Yeah,
meat there
yeah.
then. And then we'll trim that. There's very little waste.
Yeah.
We have some really good workers here who are pretty good at what we call picking them. There's someone sitting there picking, and they would pick all that meat away from the bone, separate the fat, skin.
Yeah, nothing should be wasted.
No, no. You're up here in the country where that's a no-no.
Right.
So it's basically cooled a day at least,
Okay.
and then sliced. When we slice this, we slice it on a slicer. This is all just separated into what we call fine meat, just small pieces
Right.
of meat, which is part of the base of the turkey dinner.
Well, every good turkey dinner needs stuffing, right, Dana?
Sure, absolutely.
And Dana's responsible for the stuffing. And there's a lot of stuffing here, right,
Yeah,
Dana?
yes. Well, I have breadcrumbs and croutons
Okay.
all mixed together. And then I also have sage, salt, and pepper.
All right, great. All right, so what's
and now
next?
we're going to add the onions.
All right. We have a ton of onions here.
Yep. And we'll add the celery right over top. It's ground fresh celery
All right.
that we
Wow.
grind.
Wow. I love the fact that it's made in-house right here.
Then we're going to mix.
That's a lot of work. And,
It
and
is.
Dana mixes it all by hand
Yes,
with a lot of
ma'am.
love.
Thanks to the Fries brothers.
Right.
Then we'll take the butter and we just pour it over it.
Okay. All of these good things take time. You're gonna do it right, right?
And mix again.
Okay.
And then it'll be ready to be put into small pans. And then we cook it
Okay.
for about 45 minutes.
Terrific. While that's baking, it's time to mix up the turkey broth. The Kitchen Bouquet seasoning, salt, yellow egg wash, and turkey base to make the gravy. There's a first boil, then it's time for the thickening flour mixture. Don't turn your back now because it could quickly boil over. Finally, the big pour into the serving containers. Look at this liquid gold. Yum. Well, I'm here in the kitchen and everything's ready to go. This is Cheyenne Bauer. And Cheyenne, what are we putting together?
We're gonna make some of our famous turkey dinners today.
I love it. The classic.
Yes,
right?
the
Okay,
classic.
so where do we start?
All right, so first we're going to take some of our homemade filling and put a portion of that on the plate.
Okay, and we saw that was all homemade right in the back.
Yes.
Okay.
And then this is what we call our fine meat turkey. This is a mix of light and dark that's chipped up for on top of the filling.
Alrighty.
And then we pick out some nicer white meat slices
Yeah.
to top it with.
Wonderful. Get
Come
a lot
over
of
here.
food here.
And our customers get a choice of mashed potatoes or French fries.
Okay.
Both are pretty popular.
Yeah.
So these ones get mashed potatoes, and
then
then
we
some of
have-
our homemade gravy.
Excellent.
on top.
Oh, I love it. They don't skimp here at Five Brothers.
No, nope, lots
You
of
leave
gravy.
nice and full.
And then a side of corn. The server puts cranberry and rainbow sherbet and immediately serves it to the customer in the dining room.
We are so happy that you had us here today. We had a great time.
First of all, thank you for coming. We appreciate it very much. We're a full-service restaurant, family-owned. I think I am generation number 4.
Tell me a little bit about the history of it, because it was a turkey ranch, right?
My grandfather came up and started to raise turkeys here for some reason. We don't know why he raised turkeys, but they just started from there.
I think they bought the farms back in the 30s, and I think the restaurant was part of the plan from the get-go. So they started in 1939. They had the whole mountainside over there, covered with turkeys, and it's been going pretty continuously ever since. I think they stopped for a few years during World War II.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's kind of been in the family for 85 years now. And even before them, they had some meat markets and stuff in Williamsport. So that's why I said I'm either 4th or 5th generation, depending on how you count it. I think we're really lucky that we get to work together as father and son, and my wife plays a pivotal part too. And as I said, so much of the staff has been here for a number of decades, and it's just really hard to find that sort of community anymore.
Absolutely. You're very fortunate.
Yeah, that's right.
Why don't you tell everybody where you're located and your social media, because I know everyone's going to want to stop by.
Sure. As I said, we're at the top of Steam Valley Mountain, where the intersection of Route 15 is with Route 184. And our Facebook, you can just find us at Fry Brothers Turkey Ranch.
Terrific. Thank you so much, Ike,
you.
Nathan, for having us here today at Fry Brothers Turkey Ranch.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.